Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. I thought this computer was going to do something crazy, and it did. But that failed. Hey, we are back. We are back. And didn't even get to take my break. Going ahead and well, for a second there, I was going to have to be done. Because the computer just wasn't coming back out. Something wrong with the power switch. Hey, all right, yeah, I'm going to be back at 5. But we're back connected, so that's good. All right, now, let's get back into it. We're back. This metal little Listen here. How did I get into the card reading? That is a long and arduous story. That is a long and arduous story. Well, let's start from the beginning, I guess. I come from a family of people who are into the strange and unusual, to say the least. Now I can answer your questions about Who knew I could answer your questions about Wicca? I don't know everything about Wicca. That was more my mother's speed. And it's something that more of the women in the family gravitate towards. And that's alright. That's alright. But my uncles, the men in my family, always worked roots. They always have. My grandfather's family, of Bill and Gigi, and that was just the practice that he had with him, and all his brothers did it. His son did. So all my uncles and everything, all the men know how to work some roots. And I've been around them, and I learned a thing or two while being around them. But they live far away. Very far away now. So, something in me wanted to learn, and I wanted to follow in the male footsteps of my family, so I just started asking any questions or whatnot. You know, you don't ask me questions about who knew. They don't know no shit like that. They won't sit there and tell you nothing. But in talk to listen to want to learn more, they suggested I find a mentor. So I did. Found myself a mentor. And I learned a lot from that mentor. I really have. But unfortunately, that ended. Because nothing lasts forever. But it seems like it needed to end. It needed to end. Because now, I'm in a place where I can join the men in my family in what we do. And I don't have to ask a million questions. I don't have to try to understand. Because now I got the understanding that I need. I got the training that I need. I got the practice that I need. And I'm able to just kind of go right in and fold into my own family. Now, of course, my mentor has his thing. I don't believe he was growing Geechee. So I'm sure that there's a lot that was different, but a lot that's the same. Because basically, if I make collard greens or you make collard greens, you need to recognize that my collard greens are collagen. And if I might use apple cider vinegar, you might use white vinegar. But you can taste them, then you recognize that that was a collard green. I don't take lettuce and carrots and try to make collard greens with lettuce and carrots. I use collards. So I was able to learn from him and see the differences in my old family and recognize that it's all the same. So here I am. Oh, who knew that? I love reading cards because it gives you some insight into people. And while I am a vocational person, I really love getting into the minds of people, getting into why they do what they do, and helping people. Now, I'm a two-headed. I have no problem hurting people. No problem at all. But primarily, I prefer to help people. And reading cards is a lot of help for a lot of people. Spiritual help, emotional help, it's all there. It's all in the cards. But yeah, that's how I got into it. That's how I'm gonna be into it. And like I said, I'm very grateful because now, I wish I could do that bridge thing, because now I can join all my uncles, cousins, and not look like a complete fool. When I went with my mentor, I let him know right off the bat that I already had some knowledge. But then I was going to approach him as if I knew nothing. The only way to learn from me is to learn it from the beginning. But I mean, when it's taking a thought, think what I already learned from my family. Already had a couple conversations. This is going to change the phrase, so after I got into it, that's how I'm going to stay into it. And yeah, Hulu is a closed practice. It is what it is. There's no initiation or anything. But the knowledge is just not freely given. We'll lie to you more than we'll tell you the truth when it comes down to this practice. Mostly because this isn't for everybody. A lot of what we do is for spiritual defense, for spiritual protection, spiritual warfare against the enemy. I almost have had more power than you do. We have social power. There'll be more monetary power. But this is what we created to fight that. It worked out really well, actually. Because as you see, we's free. Right? Let's see here, the cards. Oh, I'm seeing the family. I'm seeing the family talking family stuff. And I see a family trying to tell you that you need to get on the ball. You are a youthful man, but life ain't forever, neither is time. I see that you're too busy styling stuff and ending stuff, styling stuff and ending stuff. There's a young lady, though, who is looking at you. Are you interested in her? But you're thinking friends because you want to keep being player. In your your family will tell you you ain't got all that time. You ain't got all that time at all. And on top of that, the woman you're with is an older woman, not necessarily old, but older than you, that she ain't got a lot of time either. If you're looking to start a family, you better hurry up and settle the hell down. Yes, and you better hurry up and settle the hell down, because if you don't, she's gonna lose her ability to give you that family really quick. So I suggest you hurry the hell on up. Make that move. You know it's business for you. You know if I'm talking to you. This is go time. This is go time. And I see that if you make the right decision, you won't be a man in love. I won't put an end to all this craziness that you're dealing with. But go on ahead and do it. What you waiting for? What you waiting on? You waiting on someone to come and tap you on the head? Tap you. On the head, then. Because if you don't, you will miss that chance. You will miss that chance. It is not going to come back. A lot of us waste time waiting for the next phase, hoping that something better will come along. Thinking something better will come along. There's always going to be something that you think is better coming along, and it ain't always better. It ain't always better. The 80-20 rule. Look for an 80, not a 20. Just because she could swirl that thing around, suck the skin off it. It's a 20. But with the 80, stop waiting. Stop wasting your time. She gonna feed you well. She gonna bear them children. She gonna love you. You just need to stop being a fool. You know who you are. Alright, and if you are just catching us and joining in, this is the live stream. It's a haunted Kickstarter. The haunted is your your guide to the spooky places in America. If you like ghost hunting, if you like cryptids, if you like all that type of stuff, you like going to these shops and stores, and you like going out there and finding all the weird, crazy things out there in America, Haunting is going to be the app for you. The Kickstarter kicks off today. So if you go on ahead and check out that Kickstarter, you can actually get a free full read. I'm going to go on ahead and put the Kickstarter URL in the chat. And if you donate to the Kickstarter, you get a free full reading. Otherwise, there were free city card pulls and free yes and no answers. And we'll see what the card holders stole for you. If I am the Bone Collector, you can catch me at theBoneCollector.us. Over there you can book readings. You can buy mojo bags. I know how to make other stuff. But my mojo bags are pretty awesome. So I need mojo bags. Everybody's got their thing that they do. Little cards. I have a cousin. Who loves naked boils. I have another cousin who loves naked incense. I have another one where all he does is dry herbs. This man has 6 greenhouses in his backyard in North Carolina. If you've been down south, you know those big, round, corn things like that. Those big greenhouses like that. I don't know if they're temporary or not, but they don't look very sturdy to me, but especially with all the hurricanes we get down there. But all he does is grow herbs and dry herbs. I don't know if he does anything else aside from that. I know that anytime anybody needs something, they have to call it on in. Send them a jar of this and a jar of that. I just recently got a jar of Damiana from because I do make my own oils and stuff like that, but mojo bags and divination, that's my thing. That's my thing. I do all kinds of divinations. I like doing the play cards. I like doing them. They just feel right, feel natural is what I'm used to. Which is also structure. It's what I'm comfortable with. It's what I stitch as a play cards for divination. But I can also read bones and I can also scry with a ball, believe it or not. But scrying with a ball is really exhausting. So, stick to your trusted playing cards. Not trusted bone collector playing cards. Alright, let's see who else is out there. The spirits are telling me to just keep on doing it. Oh, I see new love. I see new love. I see love interfering with the friendship. You know, this happens a lot. This happens a lot, and I noticed that, believe it or not, it happens more with men than it does with women. Where somebody falls in love and then all of a sudden the friendship is over. What is this love like? Oh, you guys are going all out, huh? Y'all are going out all the time. And I get the feeling that this is going to be a female. So this is a girl who's been ready to have a friendship breakup over a damn dude. But it looks like a good dude, but I see that there's a lack of communication somewhere. That lack of communication. The lack of communication is what your girl finds. Oh, you one of them girls. You one of them girls. You one of them girls that get a man and then disappear off the face of the planet. and then you show back up when you broke up. You don't get to feel your friends might be over it. Because yes, your friends got a life of their own. And they love you and they're waiting on you all the time and they're kind of getting sick of it. They got their own life, their own business, their own money, their own working environment. They got all their own shit. They got all their own shit. And I see that there's a man telling your girlfriend that she should probably give up. And that's why I'm seeing this breaking up thing out here. But in that breaking up with her, you will be looking at family life and money life, and your family life will come to fruition, all with this dude that you're with. So the dude that you're with, even though your girl gonna not be happy with you, that she's not gonna love you for it, she might stop being your friend for it. Her not being your friend, she might be a snake. She might be a snake. Because her not being your friend is going to stabilize your love life. You won't come out with no money. She'll probably take you out all the damn time, making you buy everything. And this relationship that you're starting is loving and it's going to be good. So even though she ain't going to be around to enjoy it with you, that's her loss. And it's her choice to make. And the choice that she is making is going to end that friendship. So it's her choice to end the friendship. You might be the type of bitch that disappears when you get a man, but you're still a good friend, and she's not happy about it. She's gonna be the one that can, not you. But I think she's gonna end it in your absence. Basically, you're not there, out of sight, out of mind. I would say that the best thing that you could do is realize that your relationship is not your entire life. When you make your relationship your entire life, you end up missing on every opportunity that you could have had if you did. So what do I mean by that? I mean, when people make their relationship their entire lives, their personalities go away. So you start to lose yourself because you're putting them to the side for somebody else. And if that somebody else truly is about you and love you, they want to be by your side while you do those awesome things. So I would say stop making a relationship your entire life. Because that's how you lose friends. That's that. See? Okay. Will he marry you? Let's find out. Will he marry you? You know, always questions about love and money. Love and money. I don't know why. Will he marry you? Let's find out. That's a hard yes. That's a heavy yes. He will marry you. I don't know when. I can see he's spending a lot of time just trying to get to know you. But the answer is yes. He will eventually marry you. The question now is going to be, do you have the fortitude to last? Do you have the fortitude to make the long haul and wait? If you're patient enough to wait, he'll marry you. You should have asked me if your grandma's in heaven. Don't ask me that. Then I say don't ask me that because you might not like the answer. She could very well be there. She could be, or wherever her chosen afterlife is, her chosen paradise of an afterlife. She might very well be there. She might very well not. But unless you really want to know the answer to that question, I suggest you don't ask it. But if you ask again, I probably will answer it since there's only one way to learn. Sometimes. That's the hard way. You really want to know, was she a good woman in life? Listen, alright. We really want to know. Yo. She honored her chosen afterlife. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you that. 3 black cards, 2 red cards. That's a no. You wanted to know. Told you not to ask. But a hard-headed mixed for a soft ass, I guess. Phoebe. Hey, we're on the job interview, that's awesome, congratulations, and most people aren't getting to the interview these days. Let me guess, you want to know if you got it. Right? You want a yes or no on that, or do you want a pre-card? You can't have both. A pre-card? Alright, no problem, 3 times. On this job, interview, let's see the past, the present, and the future. Okay, well, you had a job interview with a man. The man seemed a little gruff, didn't he? Yeah, he seemed a little gruff. But, what I do see is that you're gonna be coming up to having to make some decisions around a bunch of money. And about this job. Why do you have to make a decision about this job? I'm gonna do an extra 3 for you. You gotta make a decision for it because somebody's on the last leg with you and not being employed. And if you don't get it, you fear that you're gonna lose that person. Are you? Yes, you are. You are gonna lose that person. So I don't see this job coming through. The guy was a bit gruff. The guy was a bit something. He's not gonna hire you, unfortunately. And unfortunately, there's gonna be a problem with what looks like the old lady. So, I wish you luck. Cause listen, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to give you a message from the spirits and what they got to say. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. That's just how it goes. Another job question. Don't you better worry, you just heard this person ask a job question. Well, I guess people want to know. You want a yes or no, or do you want a 3-card pull? XX Roger. XX Roger. Such a funny. So, do you want a yes or no? Okay. I'll give you a yes or no. Well, it's not a no. It's not a no. It is a strong maybe. And it's a strong maybe because of this card. This card makes it a strong maybe. Therefore, the person who is in charge of making that decision hasn't made the decision, and they don't know what they're gonna do. My best advice to you, make sure you send that after interview letter. If you have an interview, you go in there, you send them an email just to, recap what the interview was about and how much you like the job and you enjoyed the interview, blah, 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 blah. Do that because this person who is going to make the decision has not made the decision. And they don't know which way they're going to go. So it's usually a case where one simple gesture could be the thing that puts that decision over the side, over the edge. If you go on ahead and send that letter, just, hey, thank you for interviewing me, and I enjoyed the eating and all that other stuff. You're going ahead and do that, and it's probably going to go your way. But it's a hard maybe, but it's leaning towards yes. And if it's a hard maybe leaning towards yes, you go on ahead and you take that extra step. That extra step is what will put you over, all right? Okay, so this is for the Haunted app. The Haunted app is just taking you to the haunted and spooky places in America. Got a really cool map that shows you all the different places in America mind you, using different types of pins. So like if it's an outdoor area, if it's a graveyard, or if it's a house, or another type of building, it'll show you that. You could also sort by different types of entities, intelligent or residual, poltergeists, all that type of stuff. It'll sort by that, cryptids, UFOs, and show you where in your state, near you, these things could be found, along with haunted locals, spooky locals, and stuff like that, which would be people like me. You have people who will read your cards, read your future, tell you things. People will sell you your crystals and your cards and your herbs and your stashes and your books and all that other stuff. Got all that in there too. There's over 3,000 haunted locations already database for America. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Earlier, I was doing reading on some of the places that are nearby that the Haunted app was showing. This application will be on your desktop, your mobile device, and your tablets if the Kickstarter is successful. Kickstarter started today. Go on ahead and check that out. I've already put the link down in the chat. You should be able to see it. If you support the Kickstarter, you get a free full reading. Not a free card pull, not a yes or no, but a whole reading. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear for too long. Do you want a yes or no on that, or do you want a 3-card pull? Alright, so your mom's in the hospital, and you want to know if she's gonna turn out alright. You're gonna do a 3-card pull for that. Well, I see that there's a lot of love around your mother, but I see that there's not a lot of talking, and I see a lot of thinking about y'all. So, for your 3-card reading, there's no outcome as to what her health condition is going to be, whether she gets out of this or not. It's just telling you that she's thinking a lot about y'all. She's thinking a lot about y'all. And you guys are giving her a lot of love. But I see an inability to communicate. Is something wrong with her mouth? She's afraid of losing the family. She was afraid of the family falling apart. And all she's doing is wanting y'all to love each other. What are they, a bunch of siblings or something that's just not getting along? I could see that your family is going to be strong out of this. Her father is still around. Is that correct? Because I see your father around. Yes, okay, good. Your father is around. So if I see him, then I see that everything's gonna be alright. But I don't know if she's gonna make it or not. because this card right here, in this context, we're looking at family money. And in the context that you're asking your question, and this could be insurance money. But if it's insurance money, the outlook might not be too good for your mom. I see that she has the inability to speak. But what she wants is for everybody to squash their beef. She is so afraid that once she is gone, that you guys are just never gonna fix it. So she wants you to fix it. So fix it. It's really not that hard. It really isn't. All you have to do is talk. Talk, come to an understanding. Fix it. It's what she wants you to do. It doesn't look too good for her coming out of it. She wants you to fix it. So you go on ahead, and you mend those family ties, but you're gonna need them. There's hidden all this crazy happenings to do it. Well, when we know there's bad news given the condition of the world today, I think a lot of us would rather check out than deal with it. Yeah, I'm sorry. But now you know what you could do is you could prepare yourself for it. You can make amends and then fix if the issues with your family, you can fix those. But now you know. Now you know. And now it is half said. Now you know. Yes, yes, I do do reviews. You can book me. You can check out my website. That is thebonecollective.us. In there you can book free readings, or you can buy one of my mojo bags. I make mojo bags for love, make mojo bags for lust, I make mojo bags for money, I make mojo bags for protection. The protection ones include things like protection from the police. Because you know the slave catchers leave. We about dealing with them. So I even have a mojo bag for that. Check all of those out at FusionCollective.us. Why the mask? Well, the mask is because I do live a life outside of doing this. And unlike some of my family members, I don't need everyone and their mama knowing I do this. You know how hard it is to lay tricks when people know that you can lay tricks? They start watching you like a hawk once they know that you can lay tricks. No shaking their hand, they won't want to take anything from your hand, you know, you can't hand them nothing, no papers, it just makes life more difficult than it needs to be. And I don't need to deal with that. So, I'll wear a mask. And that is why I'm the Bone Collective. I have another mask on the way, because I'm thinking I'm gonna do this live stream thing quite often. I do like doing it. So, I have another mask on the way. They're kinda cool looking. Not a skull, but it's definitely, appropriate. I wonder if they see my tattoos. Those will be friends and family. And, cause in my professional life, I don't wear short sleeves. People don't know that I have tattoos. But my friends or family do. My friends or family already know I do this. So I ain't worried about it. But the general public, like I said, do you know how hard it is to lay tricks when people know you can hit tricks? Yeah, no, that's... Or to keep my edge. Yeah, it's a cool mask, the mouth moves. And it only cost me $15, came from China. And I bought it specifically for this. But don't worry. The other one looks a bit cooler. A little less fighting, I guess. To me, I was like, well, the bone collector, why not get a skull mask? Ha ha ha. But that's alright. Yeah, it is kind of a funny way of speaking. It's a funny way of speaking because, you know, my daddy wasn't a Pelagiti. So you kind of pick up the way both your parents speak, and then you meld it together, and you have this old weird way of talking, I guess. Horse the damn light without. And there goes the light back. Like everything here is there's also kind of weird motion sense, and I don't know where the motion sense is. But no, I'm not working in my own shop. I am working at the place of haunted app. Alright, let's see here. Because nobody got any more questions right now, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and do a offset reading. Oh, I see somebody here is talking about their business. Oh, hi, young man. Wow, I mean, you come from a stable family with a lot of stable finances. Your own money has come along the way. Y'all start talking for a little bit, but they don't really care. Because your money is just growing and growing and growing. See a little bit of family issues with friends come along, but that's going to come to an end. But I do see that your money is going to make it. Yeah, and I do see that there's going to be two women involved with you. One is about your money and one is about you. You coming to the end of your rope with the one that is about money. So you go on ahead and get that money one out of there. Because I see that you like the money one. The money one swirls and hits the way you like it. So, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Go with the heart, not with the pocket. Yeah, I see the breakup. I see the breakup right there. Go with the one with the love. I'll go for the one with money. Alrighty. Then with that said, I've been taking 5 minutes. I'll be back. And then I think we got one or two more readings that we got going before we're gonna hang it up for the night. Alright? Alright, I'll be back. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm back. Let's take a look at the time. Alright. It's time for probably 2 more readings. So if you've got a question, ask it now. Recon polls, yes or no answers. Oh, you can find me at theBoneCollector.us. I don't want to put my website into the chat on this thing here because this is for haunted. And if this is for haunted, that's what we're going to keep it at. But yes, you can book me or readings. You can also find my mojo bags. Oh, very well for these. You want a yes or no answer? New car? Okay, well, I can see that you are going to get a new car, but it might not be this car. But I mean, it's a hard maybe, but it's a hard maybe depending on the choice you make. So, you're kind of on the fence with this car. You're a little on the fence with it. But the payment looks good. It looks like you really do like it. But I would say, go for it. Buy the car. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's not up to credit or anything else. It's up to you. But if you want that car, you will have that car. You want to know why you laugh? That might be more than 3-car pull, darling. Oh, you did? Hold on, let me verify. Okay, I see you back. Yeah. Alright. Well, I saw you back in. Go ahead and give you a full reading on this man. Find out why he cheated on you. Soon you guys started off rather lovingly. This person was your friend, and I see that your family was pushing you in on it. Yeah, I can see there was a lot of talk about your friend. Now this here is in the present. Your friends are talking about it. You all in love and crazy. But child, he make your credit score drop. Your friends ain't about him though. Your friends think he is immature. Your friends see that he is just spending up all of your money. Now who is he spending his money on? Spending his money on a girl. And as soon as he is done spending his money on this girl, she is done with him. Unless he can give her more money. Why did he do it? She's a woman with more experience. So, I mean, you know, you can throw the hot dog, I guess. It's purely physical. It's purely physical. They have nothing to do with how he feels about you. It is all purely physical. But his future is not looking too bright. But I do see your future looking bright. I do see that you're going to come into some success. I do see that your friend group is going to expand without him. And I do see you finding yourself somebody nice. I do see yourself finding somebody nice. So why he do it? Because he's a man with a dick and no conscience. So, that's why he did it. I don't know what more you want. Had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with him and his inability to tell his dick no. So, there you have it. And with that, we are going to call it a night, guys. We are going to call it a night. It has been fun. Make sure you go on over, check out the Haunted app, and support that Kickstarter. It's a cool application, and I kind of feel like, if I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't be in myself doing it just for y'all. Because this is exhausting. And with that, I will bid you all a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning when I do my regular readings for everybody else. You can catch me at the Bone Collector HQ. That is on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's where the readings will be. Make sure you go on over to Haunted app on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Support the application. Check them out over there on Kickstarter. The link is in the chat. And I will catch you guys later.